Hi, I'm Jeongki, professor of strategic design and management, and also serving as a dean of School of Design Strategies at Parsons School of Design and New School. Yeah, the key aspects of my practice and research really trying to look into how technology like AI can be integrated into our ability to create. Um, and especially, I'm looking at an idea of a creative learning, that is, our ability to make something new and useful as a capacity that is inherently within all of us, but in what way technology can help facilitate that and support development of that capacity within humans. I have looked into both how these types of technology can be positioned as a peer in a setting in both early childhood education setting and also in higher education setting. And specifically looking at the relational dynamic that emerge as AI is being perceived as a peers as they're engaging in what's considered as a creative activities. As an educator for more than 10 years in arts and design institutions, um, this is so important where I engage with my students and I see this technology is becoming more and more predominant in our society and also in our daily lives. Specifically, I'm concerned about how certain uses of this technology in different aspects of our creative processes can have an impact on our learning outcomes that we're trying to achieve. Key aspects of it, how this technology can potentially automate a lot of different aspects of our creative processes, which might provide an instant efficiency around that. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the students can engage in an activity that can lead to their own capacity developments and creative abilities in that specific domain. So I looked at this work both in the empirical settings and also now in my roles in education institutions, looks at how can we shape policies and guidelines and tools that other faculties and students can also take up and integrate this technology meaningfully in their works. This is one that we use for one of the earliest first studies, especially we use this robotic arms with drawing pens, and both students and AI was engaging the same drawing activity. Many participants weren't sure how AI was actually learning the styles and mimicking the style. This is another kind of AI product. It's more of the robotic product. It's a very simplistic design of a drawing that I think is very super interesting. This is more mobility research, how robotic kits like this is commercially available for purchases at the same time. Learning what does it mean to walk. So it seems to be a very simplistic motions that we take for granted every day, but as you're coding it, as you're building it, you understand how difficult that is. How sometimes it's really difficult work for AIs seems so easy for humans, so it kind of gives you an appreciation. This is a robotic arm we use for the study in the kindergarten settings in Finland. Similar drawing activities, but we're making sure that robotic arms, both size and the functionality and the activity engaged, felt more peer-like to the children that we're engaging in the kindergarten studies. So that piece over there is one of the artwork from the AI art and design exhibition that we did here at Parsons that was kind of focusing on how AI-driven methodologies can be integrated into their creative works. The key aspects of this work and creative learnings is really trying to point to where we are as both creative community and a society, where we want to go. Design strategies inherently looking at how can an institution, organizations, or community can go from a point A to point B, and what that point B can be, and how we're going to get there, whether through organizations or through personal product and services, in what way we're going to get to that position. There are a lot of different ideas and views on what an AI-enabled creative community can look like. There one that is focusing on idea of empowerment. There's also that has a very dystopian look at how that future looks like. I think I am not interested in accepting a binary that exists in simple thinking today. I think I'm more interested in what can we do now and better understand how this technology can be integrated. Therefore, the point B that we're going is much more empowering environment for the creative community itself.